Hello everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to our My Player Career Mode. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch another one of my videos. And thank you as well for the incredible support on yesterday's episode. We asked for 500 likes and you smashed it. So thank you for that. Hope you're having an awesome day and I hope that you are feeling fantastic as well. To start today's episode, just to let you know, we have goals for you. In fact, there are 5 in the first match alone. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I showed you me trying to edit the player, or edit a player, in fact, which was Daniel Podence. One of you left me a suggestion, seeing if I could change his number through that. But as you see, the option is grayed out. We cannot change his number. So looks like we are still stuck with number 10 along with Podence. But 5 goals in our first match as we face Wales. You might remember they beat us 1-0 the last time we faced them in this European Championship qualifying group. And let's just say, 23 minutes in, well, we were 2-0 down. Dan James adding a second after Moore had scored the first. He was the player who actually scored the only goal of the last match. So England stunned inside 20 minutes, but there was still a long, long way to go. And you remember when I talk about 5 goals, I didn't say which way they went, because Wales were 3-0 up before half-time. Dan James with his second of the match. So at this point in time, you know, because there's 5 goals in this first game, that unless it ends 3-2, well, in fact, we can't win from this point now. We might end up with a 3-2 defeat, but that's not how it went. I don't know what happened in this match, I'll be completely honest with you. Barely even touched the ball, barely did anything throughout, and you can see that Wales, time after time, we're just putting the pressure on. James nearly gets his hat-trick as he strikes the woodwork there. Our best chance fell the way of Jadon Sancho, who tested the palms of Ward, but he was equal to it with the save. And 15 minutes from time, they got their 4th. Roberts down the right-hand side, cuts back in, plays the ball with a back heel towards James, who squares it across for Lawrence, and he heads it into the bottom corner past Nick Pope. Wales 4, England 0. We were top of the Championship or the European Championship group at this point. No more with this result going the way it was. And if you thought that was bad, well, it ended up being 5. Smith finding Lawrence, and he just smashes it into the top right corner. So 10 minutes from time, that was the full-time result. You're about to see this replay as well from this finish. It was exquisite from Tom Lawrence. But was not exquisite was England's performance, as you can imagine, we were booed off the pitch. Wales fans inside the Cardiff City Stadium absolutely loving life, and they deserved it. You know, it was a phenomenal performance from their side, and you can see me at full time. In the end, Foden talking to me, but yeah, I wasn't happy with that performance. Thankfully, though, that was the only match we had to play with England. We just had the one during the international break, and we were straight back into Premier League action as we faced 20th placed Nottingham Forest, who were bottom of the Premier League. So I was feeling pretty confident that we could, you know, improve here. My performance specifically. And inside the first few minutes, we had our chance, which Podence had, saved by the goalkeeper. But then we took the lead. Semedo's delivery from the wide area. We get to the near post, glance it past the goalkeeper. Wolves 1, Forest 0. The movement as well, to be able to get on the end of Semedo's cross. The delivery is perfect, but we did have to fool the defender a little bit. And then we made it 2 into the second half. Again, Semedo involved, winning the header. Eventually we're played through. I go for the shot, blocked. The ball ricocheting around the penalty area. Rakic plays it on a plate to me. Cannot miss from there. 2-0 in front, and the point's pretty much secured. But there was actually time for us to find a third. So, yeah, 8 goals across the 2 post-commentary matches. And we continue the goal theme as well into the live matches today, where we face United and Everton. So stay tuned for those. Adama Traore involved, playing to me. Then Rakic as we return the favour for him to score and make it 3-0. Forest did have one moment to think about potentially scoring later on in the match, about 5 minutes from time. Before that, there is actually one more highlight to show you for us as we get through, test the goalkeeper on the hat-trick, but unfortunately denied the hat-trick. And as I say, about 5 minutes or so from time, they hit the woodwork. That was their best moment in the match, but nothing coming of it. 3 points for Wolves, and you're about to see where we stand in the goal-scoring charts and also where Wolves sit in the Premier League table, because for the moment, we're at the top of both of them. Man of the match performance here, but we are second in the goal-scoring charts, only behind Mohamed Salah. And when you think we did cost 117 million, we've still got a big price tag to pay back. And we are 4th into the Premier League as things stand. So, yeah, feeling very good about things at the moment. Fernandes is ready. I am ready. It's Manchester United taking on Wolves. We welcome them to Molineux. And as you saw, victory could take us top of the Premier League table. Let's take a look at the 2 lineups before we get into game. And here it is then. There is no Chong in the Manchester United starting 11, who was sensational against us in our 3-0 defeat to Manchester United in the Carabao Cup. They go with De Gea, Shaw, Varane, Maguire and Wan-Bissaka. A midfield 4 of Sancho, Donny van de Beek, McTominay and Rashford. Fernandes just in behind Cristiano Ronaldo. On the flip side, there is the Wolves starting 11. Morgan Gibbs-White, Connor Cody and Bolly as the back 3. Johnny and Semedo as the wing-backs. Rakic, Dendoncker, Traore, myself and Podence. And of course, Jose Sarr in between the sticks for us. Chances are he might have a busy afternoon here, but we know we can rely on him. Showcase some exceptional goalkeeping all season long so far. Can he do it again if we are to get a result here against United? Adama Traore in quickly to win it off Ronaldo and now plays the ball to me. Traore holding off his run. There's Rakic! And there's De Gea with the first save of the match. When Wolves get the chance, they need to use this ball effectively. And we did so there. Corner ball. Adama Traore then over to take this. It was his tackle on Ronaldo that set us up with that chance. As Van der Beek is able to head it away only as far as Connor Cody. Now Podence back out to Traore. Lifting it in. We're there. There's the header. It's in. Wolves 1, United 0. De Gea, not a good save. But Molineux is bouncing. I mean, at this point in time, De Gea, that's not great goalkeeping, is it? Wolves 1, Manchester United 0. Sancho, Ronaldo, United looking for an immediate response. Fernandes' efforts denied by Sarr, and Johnny keeps it in play for Wolves. He's forced to clear it long though, and that's straight to Van der Beek. Ronaldo gets one chance and a second! And it's a rocket from Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Wolves 1-1, and there's his celebration, ladies and gents. You just cannot keep him quiet. And Wolves thought they were in dreamland after the opener. Brought right back down to earth with this thunderbolt from Ronaldo. And to be fair, he got fairly lucky because the first shot was blocked. The second one bounces so kindly for him. You question though, why is Johnny sending that so long? He had time to pick out a pass. Instead panics. Forces the clearance. Van der Beek picks it out. And Ronaldo does the rest. And as much as we were in front, for how many minutes? What, 5, 6? We're back to 1 apiece. Not even 5 minutes, it was 4. Scott McTominay forward towards Ronaldo. And now Rashford playing a 1-2 with Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes joining in. And now Van der Beek, Bruno Fernandes. United poised to look for an effort. Saved by Sarr. And that is tremendous goalkeeping once again. You expect nothing less from Jose Sarr at this point in time. Sure, now Ronaldo. Now to Sancho. It's all United. Fernandes. And it's our goalkeeper again to the rescue. 26 minutes in, United knocking on the Wolves' door. Sancho, Ronaldo, off towards Luke Shaw, driving them forwards. Now Ronaldo again. We've got to try and close him down. A 1-2 with Sancho. He opens up the space for the shots. We are stepping off Cristiano Ronaldo far too much. And that is the price you pay. Wolves have got to learn their lesson. You've got to close him down. Jose Sarr has every right to scream at his defenders because right now he's getting absolutely zero protection from his defence. Ronaldo once again shifts it onto the right foot, unleashes the shots. He does his best, but he's had to save 2 or 3 already, our goalkeeper. But we can't even complain at the fact that he's not able to keep that one out because he's been our best player in this first half. Half-time whistle, Manchester United 2. Wolves 1, Ronaldo with his 10th of the season. Well, 9th and 10th of the season. Giving them the lead so far. Well, how about this? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has decided that now is the time to bring Cristiano Ronaldo off when he's on a hat-trick. And Mella is on to replace him. I'm not sure how Ronaldo will feel about that. But I would not be happy if I was on a hat-trick. And there is more chances in this for Manchester United, certainly. Wolves trying to create something up the other end with Pedro Neto! It's a beautiful finish! It's 2-2! What a strike! We've done absolutely nothing since our goal as a team. And Neto, an inspired substitution, draws us level. Get in! When we play the pass down the line here as well, he's got so much to do. Cuts inside of Varane. Says, thank you very much. I'll take this strike on. De Gea was at fault for the first goal of the afternoon for Wolves. There's pretty much, I'd say, not a lot he can do about this one. It's just outstanding from Neto. What a way to grab your first goal of the season as well in a match of this magnitude. Thank you very much, Pedro Neto. But still, we've got to try and make sure we don't allow Manchester United a way back in front with Bruno Fernandes finding Mellor. Mellor into the penalty area. Across to Sancho, saved by Sarr. That probably was their moment. Pogba driving a shot back in. And once again, Jose Sarr is there. Easily man of the match for me. He has been phenomenal. Corner ball, Manchester United. Last action of the match. Fernandes delivers. Neto heads it away, and we will head it backwards for Adama Traore. Full time at Molineux. Wolves 2, Manchester United 2. Given the circumstances and the way that we played and how busy Sarr was in our goal, we will happily accept that point. 2,300 XP gained, and all 3 objectives were completed from this match. We have one more game to go today, and that is against Everton, as we sit 4th in the Premier League following that draw. Leicester able to win, and I think Liverpool as well were able to win their match. So, yeah, as I say, what a time for Neto to grab his first goal of this Premier League season. Manchester United have just played, and it looks like they've played against Liverpool because they've not picked up any points, and Liverpool have won. Yeah, they did. A 3-2 victory takes Liverpool top by 4 points and keeps United on 27. So we might even jump back to 3rd if we can beat Everton here. I wonder what their side's going to look like. Well, there it is as we travel to Goodison Park. And honestly, I actually think we look like the better side on paper. And there's the old joke of football is not played on paper. It is, of course, played on grass. But we'll see what we do here. Ruben Vinagre returning to the side. Marcelo as well. I think they are the only 2 changes to this Wolves 11 that started against United. So, hoping for 3 points. Let's see if we can get them. Here is Gordon trying to set up an Everton chance. And he does just that. And it is Everton who strike first. It's not great from Wolves. There's no denying it. We were lucky to pick up a point against United in the last match. And the start we made here, not great either. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Just not able to get on the ball enough in this first 15 minutes. 8th goal in 14 matches for Youssef En-Nesyri. And Everton have the lead here at Goodison Park. And Wolves have to try now and come back from behind to get something from the match. De Roon towards Gordon, who did set up the first goal for Everton. Now Digne, left-hand side, back to Gordon, to En-Nesyri. Saved by Sarr. Wolves are second to every ball at the moment, and that has to change. Rakic just forcing it long. No composure in that clearance whatsoever. Get the ball down, try and play a pass. But that right now is not happening for Wolves as Gordon's in behind again here. And this is dangerous. If we concede a second, that might be it. This time around, it's a good challenge as Ruben Vinagre can calm things down maybe. But he's turned back into danger here as Madueke is putting the pressure on. And Wolves not looking good inside half an hour. Traore's ball will find me as we fight with Yerry Mina for possession. Pace as well to go around him, but we need somebody to aim at in the box. There's the cut back for Podence. Now Traore! It's 1-1, and it's out of absolutely nothing. Adama Traore gives us a goal back. And as I say, do we deserve it? No. Will we take it? Yes, happily. Everton 1, Wolves 1. We just fight and fight with Yerry Mina for possession, then fire it back in. Podence lays it off first time. The goalkeeper doesn't even move. Cody, Dendoncker, and that goal seems to have woken up Wolves, who now look a lot better on the attack. Podence, Semedo, right-hand side, choosing to go backwards to Podence instead. Now playing the ball towards me, into Dendoncker, to Rakic, to Traore. Can we create something at the end of this? Well, Adama Traore is trying to do it with a bit of trickery. Now Rakic looking to place it! I don't believe it! 2-1 Wolves, 2 goals in a matter of minutes as we turn on the style. Traore proving to be the difference maker here. Rakic, what a finish, but it was made by Adama Traore. And Everton are stunned for all of their brilliance, all of their composure and control in this first half. They're behind. Look at this, first time left foot finish into the top corner. And Wolves are leading here. Incredible stuff. It looks even better from that angle as well, doesn't it? Get in! And Nesri, whose goal gave Everton the lead. But since then, 2 Wolves goals without reply is the reason that we look like we will be heading into half-time. 2-1 in front here, and that is exactly what will happen. I did not expect to be saying that half an hour into this match, but that is the way it is at the moment. Gordon through to En-Nesyri. Shot coming in! 2-2. These two have been absolutely brilliant for the home side today. Gordon and En-Nesyri, both of them sensational. And Everton have got their way back into this match with 20 minutes to play. Change to tell you about as well for Wolves, as Adama Traore has gone off and Pedro Neto on. We saw what he did against Manchester United, and we'll need him to do it again for us if we want the 3 points here. As I say, though, this guy, sensational for them today. So too as Gordon. And they probably don't deserve to be 2-1 down. But Wolves, well, they'll be frustrated they've allowed them to get that goal back. Here is Allen. We are into added time. Marcelo able to win it, but only as far as Gordon. Now Digne, Davies, back to Darun. I'm dropping deeper just to make sure there's no shot here. And as we cut it out, Marcelo, what's he doing? Why is he playing that pass? Davies gets the shot away. Connor Cody will block it, and that will be full time, my friends. It's back-to-back 2-2 draws for us. Firstly against United, and then here at Goodison Park against Everton. And really only 2 moments in both of the matches, and we took our chances well. 2 points out of a possible 6 from the live matches today, and that'll be the end of the episode. Let's take a look where that leaves us in the table. A bit of training to do before we go today. 4,600 XP away from level 21. And here is where we sit in the Premier League table. I was hoping that Nottingham Forest were going to hold Leicester to a draw. It was at one point 1-1. But Leicester were able to find a winning goal to make it 2-1 and so pick up 3 points. So they're a point behind Liverpool. We are 5 behind Leicester, 6 behind the league leaders Liverpool in 3rd. United in 4th, behind us on goal difference. Then it's Leeds, then Chelsea, and then Everton. So it's a very, very close Premier League table, and there's not a lot separating the sides. I guess you could argue the front 2 are a little bit out in front. Then it's quite congested between 3rd and 6th. And even scrolling down, you know, looking at City and Arsenal down there in 11th. How are City 10th? They're only on 20 points anyway, Arsenal. And that is who we play in the next episode at the start of it. So, yeah, we have to make sure we are on top form for that. In terms of our European Championship qualifiers, after the 5-0 defeat to Wales earlier, we find ourselves 2nd. Still don't know what on earth was going on in that England performance to allow Wales to beat us 5-0. It was a strange game all around, but full credit to Wales. They did very well. They took their chances and definitely deserved to win it, so we cannot have any complaints there. Nevertheless, a massive thank you for all of your support, especially yesterday. I asked for 500 likes and you lot smashed it, as I know that you would do. If you did enjoy today's episode, a like would be greatly appreciated. We'll go for 600 likes to get yourself an episode tomorrow on the Saturday, which is usually the day I take as a day off. But if we can manage 600 likes before tomorrow, then I will give you another episode to say thank you for the incredible support. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, and I will catch you all again very, very soon. Until then, adios.